What if I told you there were only 6 isometric positions you needed to completely transform your body without ever touching a dumbbell or stepping foot in a gym? And the best part, you can do all of these anywhere, anytime, with zero equipment. So let's get right into the first one. Not many people understand how powerful the isometric plank can be for your entire core and posture. Most of us spend our days hunched over desks or looking down at our phones, which weakens these crucial muscles, causing discomfort and poor alignment. To fix these issues, all you need to do is hold a simple plank position for a few seconds. Now, a lot of people mess it up, so let me show you how to do it correctly. Start by positioning yourself on your forearms and toes, creating a straight line from your head to your heels. Keep your hips aligned, not sagging down or sticking up too high. Your head should remain neutral, with your gaze toward the floor to protect your neck. Hold this for just 20 seconds. If that's too much, start with 10 seconds and build up gradually. The key mistake people make is holding their breath. Make sure you're breathing normally throughout the exercise. You're going to want to stick around until later because I'm going to show you an incredible position that will completely change how your lower back feels. And it's going to lead to some pretty amazing benefits. Trust me. But for right now, let's get into the next one. The second position is the isometric glute bridge. Your glutes are the foundation of all lower body movement. Over time, sitting weakens these muscles, leading to lower back pain, poor posture, and even difficulty walking comfortably. The glute bridge is a simple way to keep your posterior chain strong, healthy, and pain-free. I'm a fan of doing this one first thing in the morning to wake up my body. I mean, think about how much your glutes impact everything. Whether you're climbing stairs, walking, or just sitting at a desk, your glute strength affects everything, and we really don't consider it enough. To do this one correctly, lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, close to your glutes. Press through your heels and lift your hips until your shoulders, hips, and knees form a straight line. The secret is to squeeze your glutes tight and engage your core. Hold this position for 20 seconds, focusing on keeping your body stable. If you feel pain in your lower back, you're probably lifting too high or not engaging your core enough. Alright, this next one is perfect if you have access to a bar or even a sturdy door frame. It's called the dead hang. This seemingly simple position of just hanging from a bar is actually a powerhouse for your upper body. It strengthens your grip, decompresses your spine, and stabilizes your shoulders, all crucial things that start to deteriorate after 40. The dead hang is not just building strength, it's also relieving tension that builds up from daily activities. Yeah, it looks simple, but you're going to want to follow along closely. Grab a bar with your hands at shoulder width, palms facing either forward or backward. Let your body hang with arms fully extended, but don't completely relax your shoulders. Keep them slightly engaged so they don't rise to your ears. A little sway is normal at first, but try to stabilize by engaging your core. Start with just 10 to 20 seconds and work your way up. Make sure you're breathing normally. It's a very important part that a lot of people forget. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering how many sets you should be doing these positions for. But don't worry, I put together a simple routine for you that I'm going to show you in just a bit. But first, just quickly, do you want a workout that builds strength and burns fat without needing much space? You have got to check out Crossroppe. Their weighted ropes help you burn more calories, build muscle, and boost your endurance all at once. I love their ropeless jump rope for indoor workouts. No hitting ceilings or making loud noises. Plus, the Crossroppe app gives you over 2,500 workouts, tracks your progress, lets you compete with friends, and guides your sessions so you never get bored. It's seriously the most fun way to get fit. Click my link below for 15% off and see the results for yourself. Alright, this next position is an absolute game changer for your lower body strength. It's called the wall isometric squat, and it's going to make your quads burn like never before. Weak leg muscles don't just affect your mobility, they can also impact your knees, balance, and even your ability to do basic tasks like getting up from a chair. The wall squat targets your quadriceps, glutes, and core, creating a strong foundation for all lower body movements. You're going to want to stand with your back against a wall and slowly slide down until your knees are at about a 90-degree angle, as if you're sitting in an invisible chair. Keep your feet shoulder width apart and about a foot away from the wall. Make sure your knees don't extend past your toes. Hold this position and feel the intense burn in your thighs. Start with 20 seconds and build up over time. The key is to keep your chest open and core engaged, distributing the effort evenly throughout your body. Before I show you our fifth position, let's talk about something that a lot of people struggle with after 40, upper body strength. This brings us to the isometric push-up. This position strengthens your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core without the repetitive motion that can sometimes strain aging joints. Instead of doing multiple push-ups, you'll hold one position, creating deep muscle activation that builds endurance and stability. To do it right, start in a standard push-up position, with hands slightly wider than shoulders. Lower yourself about halfway down, and simply stop. Hold that position, keeping your body in a straight line from head to heels. Don't let your hips sag or rise. Begin with 15 to 20 seconds and gradually increase as you get stronger. If it's too challenging, drop to your knees to reduce the load, but maintain that perfect alignment. The final position I promised you earlier is the Superman, and it's going to completely change how your lower back feels. This is especially important if you sit for long periods or have already started experiencing back pain. The Superman targets your lower back, glutes, and the back of your thighs, areas that weaken with age and inactivity. By strengthening these muscles, you're creating a natural support system for your spine. Lie face down with your arms and legs extended. Then lift both your arms and legs a few inches off the ground as if you're flying. Keep your gaze slightly downward to maintain a neutral neck position. The secret is not to arch your back excessively, just enough to feel the contraction in your lower back and glutes. Hold for 20 seconds, breathing normally throughout. Now let's go over that simple routine I promised you. Start with the plank, holding for 20 seconds. Rest for 10 seconds and repeat 3 times. Move into the glute bridge, holding for 20 seconds per set, doing 3 total sets with 10-second breaks between. If you have access to a bar, do the dead hang next. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds, rest, and repeat twice more. Follow this with the wall squat, holding for 20 seconds, taking a brief break, and repeating twice more. Move on to the isometric push-up, holding the position for 15 to 20 seconds for 3 sets. Finally, finish with the Superman, holding each position for 20 seconds and repeating 3 times. I recommend doing this 3 to 4 days a week. This entire sequence will only take about 15 minutes of your day, but will completely transform how your body feels and functions. Be sure to share this with a friend if you thought it was helpful. Remember, consistency is key. These 6 isometric positions might seem simple, but they target all the major muscle groups that typically weaken with age. By holding these positions regularly, you'll build strength, improve posture, increase endurance, and most importantly, feel better in your everyday life. Have you already tried these exercises? Comment down below with your experience and results. I'm eager to hear which position gave you the biggest challenge and what improvements you've noticed. Your feedback helps me create even better content made for you.